MHSAA welcomes you to Kellogg Arena in Battle Creek for today's Class C Volleyball Championship game between the Bulldogs of Ravenna and the Vikings out of Bronson. Hi everybody, I'm Todd Arner along with Lynn Rosendale. Glad you could join us for this Class C final. And Lynn, a lot of excitement and a bit of pressure for these two teams. Neither one of them have won a state championship to this point, but I guess if you looked at the edge and experience, that would have to go to Ravenna.
That's right. Ravenna has been to the finals 2 times before, but never has won the championship. So they're back here once again, led by a number of seniors who have gotten them here this year. On the other side of the net, Bronson never has been here before, and they're led actually by a mixture of juniors, seniors, and sophomores. One of those seniors for Bronson is Jordan Bell, an outside hitter. She's a 5'8" hitter. She had 13 kills in the semis and 16 digs, 371 kills on the season and 541 digs on the season.
And on the other side of the net for Ravenna, who will we be looking at today?
Well, we got our middle hitter, Hannah Myers, a 5'10" junior. She led the team with 11 kills in the semis. She has 182 kills on the season and 110 blocks.
All right, it will be a very big day for one of these communities and one of these teams because somebody today is going to walk home with their first ever MHSAA championship. Stay tuned, it's Ravenna and Bronson coming up in the Class C final next on MHSAA TV. And welcome back to Kellogg Arena. Todd Arner and Lynn Rosendale getting set to bring you this Class C final. Good-looking crowd on hand today, and we are looking forward to what should be a pretty fantastic game between Jean Leclerc and her Bronson Vikings. There's Jean, her record 422, 201, and 46. And as we talked about in the open, like Ravenna, it is the first time that Bronson has played in the final, or unlike Ravenna, the first time they played in the final. They did beat McBain in the semis in 3 in order to get here, and are looking forward to try to bring that first ever championship back to Bronson. Meanwhile, there's Brandon Thorson. He is the second-year coach of the Ravenna Bulldogs. As you see, not quite as many wins. His second MHSAA finals appearance. They were state runners-up twice in 2002 and also in 2005. They beat Marlette in 3 in the semis, so both of them win, kind of cruised here into the final.
Let's keep those priorities in order as you watch.
We'll take a timeout and be right back with the start of the Class C final. Ravenna and Bronson for the trophy coming up next on MHSAA Network. All right, we're getting ready for the start of the Class C final. Kellogg Arena in Battle Creek is our venue. Thank you for joining us as both teams are getting introduced. You're taking a look at the Bronson Vikings, and there, of course, is what they're all playing for. The prestige and the hardware that goes with saying that you are the best in the state of Michigan. What about Butterflies right now? What do you think these two teams are feeling, Lynn, especially since neither one of them have ever won the state title before?
That's right. Both of them here for the first time as far as, with a chance to win this. And I think both teams a little bit nervous. It all depends on who comes out early and can pass the ball up to their setter. Both teams have some pretty good options in the front row. So whoever comes in and settles in will definitely have the advantage in that early set.
Anything special you tell the girls to do the first 4 or 5 points just to kind of get the jitters out?
Well, I know if you have the serve, it's just get the serve in. Maybe not power it in like you normally do, but just don't serve it long or into the net.
Just get it over the net, right?
That's right.
And you will be looking at Bronson, the Vikings in white. They will be on the right. They will be on the right side of your screen. And there's Jordan Bell, who we had a chance to highlight in our opening comments. Ravenna will be on the left side, and there's Hannah Myers, the 5'10 junior who had 11 kills in the semi that we'll be watching. Ravenna in blue on the left side of your screen. Again, rally scoring, 25 points wins the set, and you must win 3 sets to win the MHSAA title. We've had 1 champion crown here in Battle Creek so far. Congratulations to the Tigers of Battle Creek St. Philip, who captured another Class D title prior to this game. And we are ready to get things underway, and Jordan Bell, the 5'8 senior, will step back behind the baseline and get things underway here in this Class C final with the serve for Bronson. The set to Pyle, and Brooke Piles, the sophomore, puts the first point on the board in the championship game.
Now that was a beautiful set, right on top of the net. Piles was able to go up over top of the block and hit that one down the line.
And the set in the middle on the other side to Hannah Myers. Well, we showed you what she could do. 11 kills in that semifinal, averaging over 500 on the attack in the semi, and she ties it up at 1-1. Ashley Ahrens to serve for the Bulldogs. Tried Piles again, blocked at the net, kept alive by Brodom. The set just a little bit off from Allison Kyle, falls to the floor, and it's a 2-1 lead early for the Bulldogs.
Both teams likes to go to the middle. They like that short set in the middle. If they can get the passes up to the setter, we'll see both teams run that play.
Serve is long, side out Bronson, and a 2-2 tie. Haley Brewer, the 5'11 senior, on the serve. And the ace.
A little floater on that jump serve. Looked like it might go out of bounds, and it just dove down to the floor at the last minute there.
I think you can probably hear some of the crowd chanting as it got a little quiet there for a moment. Good student section for both teams, and that serve is well deep. Side out Ravenna, and a 3-3 score in set number 1. Having a seat is Haley Brewer. Looking for the set for Piles again, and it may have been tipped. No, it was not. Yeah, it was tipped. Point goes the other way. No, I thought I saw him point this way. No, it's not. Okay.
No, just wide.
Yep.
Just no touch, and it went wide on the sideline. It's a good swing there, and she's going for that far sideline, but it just goes wide.
Nobody got it, and during that replay, a point for Ravenna, now with a 5-3 lead. And Emily Gardenauer is serving. She's one of the seniors on that Ravenna team, one of the many seniors. Beautiful tap over the net and the blocker in the middle from Hannah Myers, her second kill, and a 6-3 lead for Ravenna.
And Hannah Myers found that little opening just over the block. A couple of Bronson defenders right there, but nobody close enough to pick up the ball.
And the serve goes into the net for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, we talked about runners-up twice before in 02 and 05. Interestingly, Lynn, they're playing for a MHSA championship today, yet finished third in their conference at 8-3.
Wow, yeah, they must be in a tough conference, or else they really came on here at the end of the season.
Nicole Ahrens keeps it going for the Bulldogs, now up 7-4. Hannah Myers on the serve. Looking to set left side. And the block attempt, but the point from Samantha Spoolman.
That all started with a little indecision on Bronson. They weren't sure who was going to hit that one, so they end up free-balling it over to Ravenna, and they end up with the kill off the block.
Off the block of Tori Ernsberger, and a timeout has been called by the Bronson Vikings, who find themselves down 4 early in set 1. 8-4 is our score. Look at some of the Viking fans. I think it's pretty easy to tell that's a Viking fan, I would say. Hey fans, if you're interested in purchasing DVDs of the MHSA network coverage of games, You can get more information at mhsaa.tv. And in the spirit of good sportsmanship, orders will not be sent until after the season is over so that opponents of teams appearing on the MHSAA network cannot use those for scouting purposes. If you're going to scout a team, we want you to do it the old-fashioned way. Go to the games. Good look at more of the purple would represent the Bronson Vikings. Nice crowd out here and a great venue here at Battle Creek, and they take great care of us. Nice place for people to come, good central location in the state. Everybody enjoys being here at Kellogg Arena. All right, Hannah Myers on the serve with her team up 11-4 in game 1. Lift. Make it 8-5 and the side out to the Vikes.
Yeah, that one, Hannah Myers caught that a little bit low, kind of stuck on her fingertips as she was trying to get that set up and therefore called for the lift. Another lift on that one. Took that pass a little bit low and got called for the lift.
And the ace from Brooke Piles. One of those young Bronson players, just a sophomore. 2 more years to do her thing on the volleyball court for the Vikings. Nice middle set, a lot of open floor, and Nicole Ahrens had little problem finding the corner.
Yeah, nice hit there by Ahrens and a nice set. She came around from, she was actually playing right back or right front at the time. She came around in front of the setter and found the open line there on the side.
Just got it around the libero, Presley Martinez. Good quick reaction by Ashley Ahrens to clear that one, and the kill attempt deep. That was Catherine Carpenter who tried to go for that back baseline, but was a little bit long, and it's 10-6 Ravenna. That is good from Jordan Bell. Just in front of the baseline. Brandon Thorson, who played his college volleyball at Michigan State, looks on, watches his team. Enjoying, I'm guessing, the early lead. For Bell again, she just two-hands it over the net. And Jordan couldn't get that one back in play.
Not much she could do with that one. It was so far outside the court. She was trying to bring it over inside the antennas over the net, and she just didn't really have any angle to do it on that one.
11-7. Piles from the middle, blocked at the net, kept alive. Good hustle by the Vikings to keep that point alive. Oh, we lost a player over on the right side. Is going down was Tori Ernsberger, and unfortunately for the Vikings, that's right where the ball came down.
Yeah, it looks like she just got tripped up a little bit there and wasn't able to make a play on the ball.
And it's 12-7 Bulldogs. Piles. Oh, almost nice try on the reactionary defense by the Bulldogs, but the point goes to the Vikings.
Number 11, Miranda O'Neill to number 9.
Checking in for Ravenna is number 6. That's Jessica Moran. And in to serve for the Vikings is Miranda O'Neill, number 11. There she is. Right side, Gardenauer. Point.
That's a tough get there by Miranda O'Neill right behind the block for Bronson. Tried to pick that one up, but sent it out of bounds to the side.
Autumn Broder to serve.
Ooh, that one dropped in there. Floated and then just dropped into the middle of the court.
Bronson just looks a little out of sync right now. We saw them be really just in sync again in the semifinal yesterday. A little out right now.
Right. I think even when they are getting a setup with hits, they're not where they'd like them to be. When they get their sets right tight up to the net, they do have a number of options, but they haven't been able to get it to their middle hitter Haley Brewer much so far because they haven't had the sets.
Well, Broder had 2 straight aces and scores another point as it's blocked at the net.
That was on the overpass. Bronson struggling with the pass here. They need to get it up to their setter.
And Jean Leclerc and the Bronson Vikings would like to slow things down, so they do call a timeout as Ravenna in set 1 has opened a 16-8 lead here in set 1 of the Class C semifinal from Battle Creek. Ravenna again looking for their first state title. Knocked off Marlette in 3 in the semifinals. Highlights from today's game, along with full-length games and MHSAA Network specials, can be found on Comcast Video on Demand. Go to the Get Local button, click on High School Sports, and enjoy MHSAA Network programming on your time. You can pause, rewind, and watch your favorite athlete or school whenever you want. Comcast Video on Demand is free with your basic digital cable service.
Well, we've seen Ravenna go on a bit of a run here, and mainly that's just been off of the passing errors by Bronson. Bronson needs to settle down, get a good pass up to their setter, and run their offense.
Still plenty of time to come back in this one, but 16-8 is not where you want to be. Good block at the net by Ravenna. Kept alive by Martinez in the back row. And now the set in the middle. Brewer, couldn't get to it. Just the timing off a little bit.
That was a little bit out of reach, it looked like. They had a lot of success with that in the semifinals, going to the short set in the middle to Brewer.
Jordan Bell two-hands it over the net. Set left side. Bang from Emily Gardenauer. Nice swing.
Now that play by Bronson over the net is not what they wanted. Jordan Bell had to just two-handed set that one over. An easy play for Emily Gardenauer right down the line.
Right around that double block attempt. Kept alive by Allison Kyle. Looking for the set in the middle. Blocked nicely by Brewer, and I got it.
Brewer with the block, point, Vikings. Jordan Bell, the serve for the Vikings.
18-9. I was going to set it for you, Lynn.
I'd like to get a hand on the volleyball, at least once during the finals.
Better than a head on it.
That's right.
All right, 18-9.
Vikings.
Well, they were going to have the Bulldogs serve it, and then they said, no, give it back to the Vikings. And so Jordan Bell goes back to serve, and it's 18-10. And a lift on Ravenna makes it 18-11.
Hannah Myers took that one a little bit low again. Got to have that set above your forehead.
And I think a really strategic timeout by Brendan Thorson. His team still in control, still up 7, but you saw a couple of things happen there that I don't think he liked, and I think that was a very wise timeout.
Yeah, just trying to settle down his team, let them get back into the rhythm and flow of the game.
Coming up next, of course, more volleyball. It will be the Class A final. This should be a good one between the Mustangs of Birmingham Marion and Portage Central. That's coming up about a half an hour following this one on the MHSAA Network. We hope you stay tuned for that. Good shot at Coach Thorson talking to his team, who played again for the Spartans. Also is a ranked player, and I said ranked, not rank. He's a ranked player on the MPVA beach volleyball circuit. Nice kill by Ravenna.
A nice short set to the middle there, and finding the kill on the line. Bronson still looks a little out of sync here. Not sure who was supposed to get a hand on that one defensively.
High set again over Haley Brewer, but the Vikings managed to keep that one in play. Piles finds the open spot on the floor. Nice vision.
Nice job there by Piles. She looked like she wanted to come in for the hit, but it was a little bit tight, so she used that tip along the net, finding the open floor for the kill.
It's now 19-12 with Haley Brewer serving. Uh-oh. A little bit of a trouble there on that pass for Ravenna, but they keep it in play. Setting right side, long from Nicole Ahrens. And right now, the Bronson Vikings showing a little bit of ability to sneak back in this first set. Still trail by 6. Gardner has it rejected. Dug out by Jordan Bell. Piles. Ooh, nice play by Gardner to go low to keep that alive. And a lift is going to be called on Carpenter.
Nice play, great dig there by Gardner in the front row to get that one up. And then not only did she get it up, but she got it up so that Ravenna was able to run a nice offensive attack off of that dig.
And it is now 20-13 Ravenna. Looking to set, Piles. Good swing and a point.
Yeah, it started off the free ball from Ravenna. Having to pass that one over makes an easy setup for Bronson.
Number 8,
Celine Hanji checks in for the Vikings, number 8. And back to serve is Allison Kyle. Set right side, long. Nicole Ahrens again sent that one a little bit deep. I don't know if trying to get it over the blocker and sent it too high. And it's 20-15. This set's still in play. This one's got to come all the way over.
Oh.
No, nice try.
Good hustle there by Ashley Ahrens running that one down, but it was just too far off the back of the court for Gardner to get that one all the way over the net.
And the Vikings have pulled to within 4. 3.
Vikings. Timeout. Bulldog.
And Ravenna will call its second timeout. Nice little rally by Bronson. Looked like they might have been out of it, and now suddenly at 20-17.
Today by calling 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com because Ruddy feels good.
We'll be right back. Stay with us. The end of set 1 coming up next. Will it be Bronson? Will it be the Bulldogs? We'll find out next on MHSAA TV. Welcome back to Kellogg Arena. There you see the score in a very entertaining and tight set 1 of this Class C final. Just a 3-point difference. And still with the serve, the Bronson Vikings, who are rallying back. Allison Kyle serves. Oh, and a missed hit by number 5, Autumn Broder, makes it 20-18.
Broder there, libero, usually a pretty solid passer, just mishit that one.
Oh, and another miss hit that got stuck on her fingers. That one just kind of got caught in Lindsay van der Zanden's hands. 2019.
We've got the coach, Brandon Thorson, arguing that you are not allowed to call a double hit on the first ball. That's a rule in volleyball. It doesn't really matter how you hit it. If it's the first ball, you cannot call a double hit. So even though it looked ugly, unless she calls it a lift, but coach is saying that it was called a double hit. So,
well, it still says 2019 on the board. So I think Ravenna's going to lose that one. Block at the net, kept alive by Piles, and she'll get it right back. Looking for the set right side. That was van der Zanden. And number 14, Carpenter, with the big kill to tie this thing up at 20.
Bronson got that little short middle going, and that's got him right back into the set here. with that short set to their middle hitter, Catherine Carpenter. She puts it down for the kill.
And a mishandle on the serve by the Bulldogs, and they lose the point, and Bronson is back in front. 21-20, or they're in front, I should say. I don't know if they've led this entire game.
I think this is their first lead.
Nice job. Nicole Ahrens with a two-handed push to the open spot on the floor to tie it back up at 21 and give her team the serve.
Hannah Myers to serve.
And that'll be Hannah Myers back there to serve.
Bronson having to free ball it over. We'll see if Ravenna can use this one.
Ahrens blocked at the net, looking for Piles. Blocked at the net. Kept alive. Vanderzanden. Oh, great play. Wow, a no-look pass over the net.
Caught the Ravenna defense backing up for the big swing on the kill, and the second one came over right to the middle of the court. Nice eyes there by Allison Kyle, who finds that little opening on that set.
Look at that. She never looked over the net. Little battle right at the net. Ahrens out. 23-21 Bronson. Big comeback for the Vikings in this one. Way deep again. And we have set point. Brooke Piles will serve. In and there, almost. Ravenna gets it back, 24-22. Samantha Spolman will serve. Of course, still set point for the Vikings. Set in the middle, nice block at the net. Kept alive, this one's got to come over, and it will. Bell, blocked. Nice job by that defense by the Bulldogs. Blocked and out of bounds. 24-23. Wow. And set point again, of course. Spolman. Short one.
Oh, overpass. But Bronson able to pick it up.
Piles. Blocked. 24-24. Wow, what a game.
Wow, Ravenna fights their way after Bronson fought their way from a pretty large deficit. Now Ravenna right back in it, 24-24.
Going to be hard to say that either team has much of an edge going into the second game, no matter who wins, but that is with authority from Catherine Carpenter.
Nice middle there to the big 6'1" junior, Catherine Carpenter.
And another set point coming up for the Vikings, and Carpenter, after that monstrous kill, will serve. And there it is. The ace, and game one going to the Vikings in a very competitive match. 26-24. The Bronson Vikings, who trailed most of that first set, end up taking it and put a little heat on the Ravenna Bulldogs going into the second set. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with set number 2 of this Class C final from Battle Creek. Again, set 1 goes to the Vikings, 26-24. You're watching the Class C final on MHSAA TV. The broadcast of today's game is a copyrighted presentation of When We Were Young Productions and the Michigan High School Athletic Association. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of When We Were Young Productions and the MHSAA. Check that out. I think that's, what's?
Toucan
Toucan,
Sam.
thank you.
Yeah.
There's Pop from Snack, Crackle, and Pop. Yep. There we go. There's Crackle. He's having a good time hanging out. Looks a little stiff, but he'll loosen up as the game goes on. I got a picture of myself and Tony the Tiger today, too, by the way. There's the coach, Brendan Thorson. That was a tough one for him in game one. Ravenna led most of the way. I think it was about 18-10 at one point. And then, of course, the Vikings came back strong, took the lead. Ravenna fought back. And then at the end, Bronson pulls out to win it. And Jean Leclerc's Vikings are on top, 1-0. Now, they have not won a state title. She's been here before and also coached Pinconning to a state runner-up at one point.
Yeah, I thought Ravenna, looked pretty relaxed in that first game. Everything was going their way early on, and Bronson was struggling with the pass, and then it flip-flopped, and we saw Ravenna struggling, getting called for mishandling a couple of serves in a row there, and all the momentum just seemed to shift to the other side of the net to Bronson, and they end up with that first set win.
All right, the teams have switched ends. Ravenna in blue will get the first serve in set number 2. There you see them on the right side of your screen. And we're underway. Todd Arner and Lynn Rosendale, a little backward tap, and it's going to work out for Allison Kyle and the Vikings.
Set was a little bit tight to the net, but the setter there, Allison Kyle, just goes backwards with it over the net and gets the point.
Jordan Bell serving now for the Vikes. Gardenauer's kill, his attempt is deep. And it's quickly 2-0 Vikings. Oh, a little collision there between two of the Bulldog players. And it leads to a point for them and a side out.
Bulldog substitution, number 7, Vanderzan, and for number 6, Murray.
In for the Bulldogs is Lindsay Vanderzanden. Coming in for Jessica Moran. Net serve. Kept alive nicely by Allison Kyle. And the kill from Nicole Ahrens.
Nicole Ahrens with the kill, point, Bulldog.
Hannah Myers, the middle hitter there for Ravenna, 4 kills in the first set.
Setting piles, and that's going to be long.
Point, Bulldog.
And it is 2-2 early here in set number 2. Emily Gardenauer serving again, wore that same fluorescent green headband when she played in the semis. Looking to set, left side. No, not a good pass. At the net, blocked back.
And a net violation on Ravenna. There was a lot of tight play going up there just above the net, and that one ended up with a net violation on Ravenna. Jordan Bell, 5 digs, and she got set to 8 times in that first set.
Bronson with another point. An early 4-3 lead. Haley Brewer is serving for them. Big senior. Setting Carpenter in the middle, and she just fanned on it.
Tried to do that short little shoot set from the outside here, sideline, over to the middle, and just didn't get a good swing on it.
Ties us up at 4 as Hannah Myers goes back and serves. Set to Carpenter on the right side, taps over the block and gets the point.
Yeah, caught Hannah Myers there kind of looking. She was playing defense, backing up for the big hit because they've taken a number of those from Carpenter, and she finds the opening right over the block.
High fives from Miranda O'Neill from her teammates on the bench. And a nice set and kill, Nicole Ahrens.
Bulldog substitution, number 2,
She's hit a couple long, but also put a couple down very nicely so far in this this match.
Found the line on that one and found it open.
Well, no surprise that 10 points into this second set, we're all even, because the first one was pretty close too, and Jordan Bell from the back finds the open spot on the floor over the blockers.
She's done that a couple of times. It's kind of a unique thing. She comes up hitting like she's going to hit it out of the back row, and she comes up with that little set that barely goes over the blocker and then just lands right over the block.
Oh, a nice job tracking it down by Ashley Ahrens, but unfortunately for Ravenna, she hit it back in play where nobody was standing. And a timeout called by the Ravenna Bulldogs here in set number 2, with the Bronson Vikings enjoying a short lead, 7-5.
Over 1,000 teams will be recognized this year by the Mimic.
Yeah, Brandon Thorson calling that timeout early in this game. You know, after losing that first one, you don't want to get too far behind in this one. So he's taking the break to keep that, taking the break now to keep Ravenna in the match.
Remember, sportsmanship is the educated choice, and good sports are winning.
And the Stevenson Titans and the Clarkston Wolves go at it. 7 p.m. tonight. You can catch that on MHSAA.tv and on Comcast Channel 900. There's Tony.
Yeah, there he is.
We were hanging out earlier today. I wonder why he kept asking me what I had for breakfast. What was up with that?
You didn't have your Frosted Flakes? You must have known.
They're great. 7-5, our score here. This match has been great for the C title. One of these two teams will win their first MHSAA championship today. Good hustle by Haji to keep it alive. The point, though, will go to the Bulldogs.
Good idea there by Jordan Bell, trying to go deep and find that line. Just went a little bit too deep.
Lindsay Vanderzanden serving. Bell right down the baseline.
Point, fighting. Jordan Bell with the kill. Bulldogs substitution number 6, Moran, for number 7, Vanderson.
Carpenter's serve is wide, side out Bulldogs. And a tight 8-7 set.
Autumn Brodeur to serve.
Wow, great short set, and Haley Brewer just killed it.
That's what we saw in the semis, a number of those, the short ones going to Haley Brewer, and that one, they had the timing down on that one, and she certainly put that right down. She finds that open, a little bit off to the side of the block and right in the middle of the court.
And a deep serve from Miranda O'Neill sends it back the other way and makes it 9-8. Bronson winning game 1 and up here in 2 by 1. They faked the slide set to the right to Brewer and went the other way with Bell and got the point. Good shot of the 5'8" senior there, Jordan Bell, number 12, serving. Ahrens. Setting in the middle this time, and the point for Hannah Myers.
Bulldog. Bulldog substitution number 7, Vanderzanden, and from Moran.
10-9, and Vanderzanden is checking back in for Ravenna. They beat Marlette in 3, and that one just misplayed by Bell. Ravenna beat Marlette in 3, so that first game they lost, their first loss here of this tournament finals. We're all tied at 10. Bell with that same two-handed push from the back.
That time they had 3 Ravenna defenders ready for it.
Fool me once, right?
That's right.
And Brooke Piles, the sophomore, gets the point for the Bronson Vikings.
Nice job there by Piles, hitting that cut shot just inside the block, inside the 10-foot line on the cross-court shot.
It's Hannah Myers for the Bulldogs. Off the antenna and out. Point for the Vikings. And they lead now by 2, 12-10. Jean Leclerc working the clipboard. Aarons, dug by Bell. Set, Piles, off the blocker and point.
Nice set outside to Piles, and it was a little tight to the net, but she was able to use the block and send it out of bounds.
Well, a very tight game now has its biggest spread at 3 points, 13-10. Piles again on the right side. Almost misplayed, but kept alive by the Bulldogs. Well, Hannah Myers saw that one coming, just waited at the net for that and got a gift.
Yep, she was looking to go over again, over the block into that little spot, and she sent it too low right into Hannah Myers.
And Hannah serves with her team trailing by 2. Backhand flip there by Kyle. And the kill for Bronson. Back to a 3-point lead for Bronson. Next couple of minutes, Lynn, just critical for Ravenna. They really don't want to go down two sets to nothing in this championship matchup. And right now they're down by 4 points, 15-11.
Yeah, they're making a couple of errors, that aren't forced and struggling just a little bit. They need a good pass. Nice set to one of their hitters. Oh, nice dig.
One-handed dig by Jordan Bell to keep this play going. And a point for the Vikings, 16-11, their biggest lead of this set.
Emily Gardenauer mishit that one. She's in the back row. She was worried about going in front of the 10-foot line, which would have been an illegal hit. So she let up a little bit and wasn't able to get that one over. And then we have the ace serve. Little miscommunication by Ravenna.
And the Bulldogs want a timeout. Brendan Thorson doesn't like what he's seeing right now. They came out strong and really dominated much of game one before Bronson came back to win it, and his team in a little bit of a hole here getting in the later portions of set 2. And don't forget, coming up next, it's the Class A volleyball finals here on MHSAA television. It will be Bloomfield Hills Marion and Portage Central. You can catch that one right here coming up on MHSAA TV and Comcast Channel 900. Bronson trying to just come out and keep it going. And Ravenna needs a stop. They need to turn the tables here a little bit.
Yeah, there's our Bronson crowd. They've got quite the cheering section organized over there.
Some very creative dressers on that Bronson fan base. There's some of the Ravenna people in the Bulldog shirts. A little creativity there as well. All right, here we go. 17-11, set 2. Set 1 went to Bronson. And there's a point for the Bulldogs. (17-12). Nicole Aarons to serve. Set right side, Piles just taps it over. Short set, and that's going to be too many. Yep.
4 hits. Ravenna found the same spot on the court that Bronson's been finding so far, just over the block in the middle.
2 big points make that 3 big points that the Bulldogs really needed at this point in the contest.
Got that floater serve going, and that was a tough one to handle for Brooke Piles.
17-14. Oh, another tough one to handle. And it was Allison Kyle who was trying to send the pass back, and just nobody could get there for it.
Yeah, it was a tough set by Allison Kyle. It was a little tight, but it kind of ended up in no man's land. Nobody knew who to take that one.
How about that? Down 17-11. They do 4 straight points, and Ravenna has now pulled to within 2. We'll take a timeout and be right back as we continue this set 2 battle between Bronson and Ravenna on MHSAA television. And welcome back to Battle Creek. Todd Arner, Lynn Rosendale, and a lot of our friends here watching a excellent match so far for this Class C championship between Bronson and Ravenna. The Vikings won game 1, and they lead game 2, but that lead has been diminishing here rapidly the last several minutes. Bulldogs, got a lift on the Bulldog side. And that will end that stretch of 5 straight points.
Nice block there in the middle early on by Catherine Carpenter. Bronson had the overpass, and Ravenna looked like they had the easy kill shot, but Carpenter goes up and blocks it.
Right side, Piles gets caught up in 2 defenders, and it's another point for the Vikings. Excuse me, that was not Piles, that was Jordan Bell. Some concern on Coach Thorson's face, and with good reason. And the point goes to Ravenna. They're hanging in there. 19-16. Lindsay Vanderzanden serving. Set for Carpenter in the middle, yes.
Nice, beautiful set there. Kind of a low liner to the middle. And they're able to take advantage of Catherine Carpenter's middle ability there and put that one down.
20-16. Nice placement from Emily Gardenauer on the kill.
Right down the line, that spot tends to be open.
And now Autumn Broder is in to serve with her team trailing by 3 points. In the middle, finding the open spot on a delicate tap is Haley Brewer.
Nice job there by Brewer coming off that short set, finding that opening on the sideline, the little tip.
21-17, Miranda O'Neill comes in the game and will immediately serve. Set in the middle, and that will be a kill for Hannah Myers. Well, with what we've seen so far between these 2 teams, certainly this one's not over. 21-18. And the serve to Ashley Ahrens. Oh, wow, great set from Allison Kyle, and Haley Brewer finishes.
Perfect timing on that one. Basically no block. There just wasn't time to get a block up, and Haley Brewer just finds that open sideline.
Ball kept alive nicely by the Vikings. Set right side, blocked at the net from Gardenauer. They'll try Emily again. Bell gets a piece of it. It's tracked down by Presley Martinez. Nice teamwork from the Vikings. And a set in the middle, and another point for Hannah Myers.
Too much chasing around by the Vikings that time. They weren't able to get anything going offensively, and they were just basically trying to stay alive by digging it up, which ends up in a nice setup for Ravenna with the kill.
22-19 Vikings. Emily Gardenauer again to serve. Good line drive serve, and the kill, the ace, pardon me, 22-20. Same type of hard line drive serve all the way across the net from the back row, but then off the tape and out of bounds.
Opportunity there for Ravenna, just mishit that one on the tape. Ravenna needs a critical stop here.
Haley Brewer to serve with her team up 3, 23-20. Ahrens with a bullet kill.
Again, going straight down the line. Bronson able to get a hand on it, but not able to make the play.
23-21. And Hannah Myers will serve. Finds a good spot and gets the point. Ace.
Tough serve.
Wow, 23-22. Has this been a match?
Wow.
Holy cow. Bronson, after winning set 1, still in front, but not by much in set 2, 23-22. Coming up on the MHSA Network, MSSJA Championship coverage of tennis, cross country, swimming, and diving, all on MHSAA TV and Comcast Channel 900. Also available, of course, complete coverage of the volleyball semifinals and finals. Check your local listings for all the details. Well, hard to know what to expect here, huh?
That's right. This obviously is a huge set for Ravenna. They really need this one. You can't afford to go down 2-0. And, you know, obviously for Bronson, too, to take that big 2-0 lead would make this a lot more comfortable for them.
Boy, if this turns out to be a win for Ravenna, we might be here all day. They tie this up at 1-1. And it's in. Ace.
Miscommunication there by Bronson. They had a couple of passers there, just no one went for the ball. There's a nice spot there that she found, and just too late of an attempt by Miranda O'Neill.
All right, 23-all. That one is out.
Ooh, indecision there too by the back row, but that one falls out of bounds.
And we have set point, 24-23. Allison Kyle will serve. The set right side, Ahrens, point. That was huge.
Wow, that was huge. A lot of pressure on that one. Had to make sure she got that one in, but she came through.
And we're tied up at 24. And Nicole, after that fabulous swing, will serve. Wow, nice hustle to come up and get that over the net by number 8, Hanji. From the back, Bell. And now Ravenna will have set point.
Wow, Bell tried that little set over the block again. It worked early on, but Ravenna's got that covered now.
Set, right side. Piles just clears it across. And there it is. What a great comeback for the Bulldogs of Ravenna. And do we have a Class C final for you or what? Both teams now even with 1 set apiece. Stay tuned. Set 3 coming up next as Ravenna and Bronson are even. You're watching the Class C MHSAA Championship game on the MHSAA Network. And we are back in Battle Creek here at the Kellogg Arena. What an excellent start to to this Class C championship match. One game apiece, both Lynn by identical scores of 26-24. I guess you don't get a lot closer than that.
You can't get any closer than that, and both teams fighting back and forth battles throughout both sets so far.
There's the scores, 26-24, 26-24. And as I said, this one, well, unless something changes, this one could be, we could go a ways here. Very competitive match so far. Nice job by Emily Gardenauer finding the open spot over the block, and it starts off with a 1-0 Ravenna lead. Ravenna, of course, in blue and white tops for the Vikings. And just off the arm of Brooke Piles and out of bounds. So a 2-0 Ravenna lead to start this set.
Nice hustle there by the Bronson team, not able, any of them, to bring it back into play.
Piles blocked at the net. Ahrens dug out nicely by Jordan Bell, and she'll two-hand it across the net. Gardenauer. It's in. It's a quick 3-0 start by the Bulldogs. Oh, what a great play by Jordan Bell to come up with it by one-handing it, but her team can't quite recover, and it's a 4-0 start for Ravenna.
Pancaked nicely back there by Jordan Bell. She's got 12 digs in the match so far. She came up with a big dig there, but Bronson not able to keep the ball in play.
Oh, nobody went for the ball. Miranda O'Neill made a nice dig, and then it kind of expected somebody else to help out, and when nobody did, it was a problem.
Hannah Myers out of the middle for Ravenna, leading that team with 8 kills.
How about a quick 5-0 start for the Bulldogs on Ashley Ahrens' serve? And make that 6-0. Nope, that was a point for the Vikings. Did get over.
Haley Brewer to serve.
Side out Bronson. Haley Brewer will serve. Nice block on the kill attempt from Hannah Myers by the Vikings. And it's 5-2.
Oh, mishandled there. Tough play for Nicole Ahrens, backing up, trying to make the play on that one, and just mishandled the ball.
Looking to set right side. Ahrens dug out by Jordan Bell. Jordan will not keep that one in play, however. And Emily Gardenauer gets the point.
She tried to run that one down. Both teams having success at the deep corner down the line. Jordan Bell tried to run that one down, but wasn't able to play the ball.
Short set, Carpenter kept alive and over by the Bulldogs. Carpenter again.
Nice dig by Gardenauer.
Right in that back row. Set, Piles pushes it over. Good rally here, Piles again, blocked, saved by Martinez, and it falls on the Ravenna side.
Hannah Myers up for that one, just mistimed that block a little bit and came down on the Bulldog side.
6-4. Allison Kyle serving for the Vikings. And the kill from Nicole Ahrens. She had 6 kills in that semifinal match, win over Marlette. That one went 3. This one will go longer. Kyle tries to set it back. Piles sends it over the net. Blocked by Carpenter. Another block by Carpenter, and this time it results in a point.
Carpenter doing a nice job all along the front row, getting to the ball.
Celine Hanji may have helped out a little bit there as well. 7-5. Got a violation under the net, I believe.
Yep. Nicole Ahrens trying to go up for that tight set. Ended up one of her feet over the line and got called for the center line violation.
Can have a part of the foot over the net, right, but not the entire foot.
That's right.
And the Bulldogs with another point to open up that lead to 8-6. And they get the side out to Nicole Ahrens for serve. Could not quite catch up to it. Nice effort by the sophomore Brooke Piles and from Jordan Bell. But it's another point by the Bulldogs.
And Bronson really scrambling there defensively, trying to make something happen for their offense.
And a point for Bronson. You could see a little grimacing on the face of Jordan Bell, and she's still at the net. Looks like she's got a little bit of hurt going. I guess that floor is kind of hard, isn't it? Another nice play by Nicole Ahrens, who really is beginning to step up her game for the Ravenna Bulldogs.
Ravenna really doing a good job of mixing up their hits and using the whole court. Bronson's kind of scrambling defensively, trying to make something happen on their side. And there's another just scramble and free ball it over.
And there's a tough shot from Emily Gardenauer. And a timeout called by the Vikings as Jean Leclerc says, let's take a break here. Her team being down now by a 7-11 score. Fans interested in purchasing DVDs of MHSAA network coverage of games can get more information and do just that at mhsaa.tv. And in the spirit of good sportsmanship, orders will not be sent out until after the season's over. That way, potential opponents of teams appearing on these broadcasts cannot use the telecast for scouting purposes. The good news is if you want a DVD of this fantastic match, you can get that one pretty much right away because the season's over. Same thing with the football DVDs. 11-7. Ravenna, who lost set 1, was behind in set 2, fought back and won it, leads this one. But it's going to take more than just winning this next set to take home the hardware.
Right, and even at 11-7 for this match, that's a fairly decent lead at 4 points, but that can evaporate pretty quickly.
There's Jean Leclerc, who went to Midland Dow High, pardon me. That's tough there. You got Midland High and Midland Dow. I don't want the Dow people getting upset. She went to Midland Dow High. She's a chemic. She's a Charger and not a chemic, I should say, as the point goes side out to the Ravenna Bulldogs. (12-7). And a nice short set by Allison Kyle for Haley Brewer.
But we have Brewer in the net.
Oh.
Nice play, but it was a little tight, and Brewer ended up in the net, so that the break goes to Ravenna.
And 13-7. Now a 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. From the back row, Piles sends it over. And again, The Bronson Vikings just kind of struggling to keep it in play, and again, Jordan Bell going down and kind of grimacing a little bit.
I think she's hit that hip a couple of times, right on the bone, and it's tough when you're landing on that hardwood floor, and she's done that a couple times, giving her all-out effort today.
That one is just deep from Jordan Bell, and I saw her grimace again when she did not on that hit, but on the block prior to that one, she was grimacing again. Looks like she's struggling a little bit. 15-7. She's hurt a little bit, I think. Lindsay van der Zanden serving as Ravenna opening up a big lead, and another timeout now for the Bronson Vikings.
Coach Jean Leclerc there having a little conference with her senior Haley Brewer and senior Jordan Bell, the two seniors out there, talking individually to them. Bronson looks a little down and doesn't have the energy and the spunk that you'd like to see out there right now. I think she's trying to rally her troops that way.
Well, it's been a pretty closely contested battle so far, and I guess if you're looking for the bright side of that is even if they would lose this game and they're behind right now 16-7, it's not over. They still got plenty of time. Toucan Sam.
Obviously happy about that Ravenna lead so far.
There's Lindsay van der Zanden. Will come back to serve with her team up 16-7 here in set number 3. Identical scores of 26-24 in the first two sets, with each team winning one. And again, just trying to get it over are the Vikings. Gardenauer blocked and blocked in by Haley Brewer.
Wow, nice block there by Brewer, something Bronson really needed.
There's a look at the Battle Creek St. Philip Tigers, who captured, a few of those girls anyway, captured the Class D title earlier here today. Great serve, and another point, making it now 16-9. Nice serve by Miranda O'Neill. Set, right side, blocked by Bell. And a whiff from Ahrens. And 3 straight points now for the Bronson Vikings, 16-10.
Missed it there by Ahrens. She's in the back row, so again, trying to be conscious of that 10-foot line. Can't hit in front of it, and thinking about that, ends up mishitting the ball.
Set to Gardenauer, off a blocker and out of bounds.
Gardenauer with the kill, point, Bulldogs. Brodeur to serve for the Bulldogs.
Autumn Broder to serve, number 5. No, not a good pass.
Overpass there.
And Myers with the count, block, point, Bulldogs.
18-10, Ravenna.
This is a little reminiscent of that first game. Ravenna was, I think, up to an 18-10 lead there, but Bronson fought back and actually won that first set after being down, so it can still happen.
Oh, nice block. Hannah Myers gets another point, 19-10.
Nice block right in the middle. Hannah Myers singly goes up there for that block and puts it down.
And Hannah Myers hits that one deep. 19-11. Well, this is about the time that the Bronson Vikings would need to go on some sort of run. Down 19-11, and Jordan Bell serving. And a bad pass towards the net, and an easy point for the Vikes.
That overpass again, easy point there for Brooke Piles. Puts that block right down.
19-12. Oh. What do we got?
Well,
point.
Yeah, the down official said that ball hit the floor. It was a great attempt there by Brooke Piles to try and pancake that one up, but she wasn't able to get a hand under it.
So Ravenna has now hit 20. They're up by 8, 20-12. 21. Brooke Piles trying it from a little bit deep in the front row and hit it long. 21-12. Gardenauer will just send it over. The set, push to the back row, but a player is there, Jessica Moran. Block and a point
Never
for the
cleared
Vikings.
the net.
21-13.
Haley Brewer to serve for the Vikings.
Big swing there. It looked like it got blocked, but actually never cleared the top of the net.
Back to live action. Haley Brewer served. And that's under the net. So that's a point for the Vikings.
Yeah, although we had the setter there from Bronson go into the net, that pass was tight. She was trying to get a hand on it, and even though the ball went over, she ended up in the net.
Haley Brewer takes a breather. And in to serve Emily Gardenauer. This has got to go over from here. Nice job by Martinez to do that. And the hit is deep.
Point, Vikings.
22-14.
Funky, and for number 11, O'Neill,
Allison Kyle to serve for the Vikings, needing a bunch of points here. Nicole Ahrens with another swing. 23. Hannah Myers will serve. Her team just 2 points away from taking a 2-1 lead in this Class C final. Bad pass up to the net, and we have set point.
Wow. Overpass, and Nicole Ahrens wastes no time with putting that one back down.
And the serve is wide. 24-15, still a long way back for the Vikings. Brooke Piles will serve. Ahrens, there it is. What a game she had. 25-15 after two very close games. Ravenna kind of blows that one open, and they need one more set to win this Class C title. Stay tuned, we'll be right back for set number 4. It's Ravenna leading Bronson 2-1. You're watching the Class C championship game on MHSAA TV. And welcome back to Battle Creek. Todd Arner, Lynn Rosendale, and there you see what has been a tightly contested scoreboard in this Class C championship game. 26-24 the first two games, Bronson and Ravenna, and that was Megan from our crew over there with the flag. 25-15 Ravenna in the last game, and so they lead it 2-1. But Lynn, I've really seen nothing so far to indicate to me that certainly the Vikings couldn't come back and win those last two.
No, and that's the amazing thing with volleyball. It looked like they were pretty down, but you never know. You start a clean slate here, and if they get off to a good lead, they'll be right back in this.
So either Ravenna wins this set and takes their first title, or the Bronson Vikings win this one and force a fifth and decisive game. We shall see. Thank you for joining us for the action, and we are underway with the fourth one. Blocked at the net by Ravenna. The set, and kept alive again by the Bulldogs. Good block at the net on the Jordan Bell attempt. Good opening rally from the back row. Piles. Set in the middle. Kept alive nicely by Ravenna again. Good action here. Oh, what a great diving save by Broder. Wow, and it leads to the point.
Wow, that was a great save by the libero. Autumn Broder comes out of nowhere to get a hand on that and then sends it over the net.
Let's look at that again. Great job.
Yeah, off that little tip, looks like nobody's there, and Autumn Broder gets a hand on it, sends it over the net, and the hit by Bronson goes wide.
Set right side. Nice block with Brewer and Kyle on Gardner.
With the block, point, Vikings. Jordan Bell to serve for the Vikings.
Look at Hannah Myers, number 11 in blue. And a little dangerous pass towards the net by Ahrens. But no harm. Right side, Piles. In. Nice swing by the sophomore, Brooke Piles. And a 2-1 Bronson lead. Back row again, that two-handed push by Jordan Bell.
Not as successful as it was early on, since Ravenna seems to have figured out the defense on that play. Back row attack there is the call.
Somebody above the line.
Back row player in front of the 10-foot line is not allowed to attack the ball.
Kept alive by Jordan Bell in the back row. Wow, good call by Autumn Broder, who was going to hit that one and then just let it go out wide. And so look at Emily Gardner's number, 11 kills, 10 digs. Piles. Emily Gardner keeps it going. And that is in. Hannah Myers, kill.
Kind of opening deep in that corner. There's Bell. She has 16 digs already today, but wasn't able to get a hand on that one.
Serve is off the net and kept alive by Piles. Ahrens has it blocked by Brewer. They'll try Piles again. Nice cross-court kill.
A swing there by Piles. She cuts that block inside and finds the opening cross-court.
Haley Brewer to serve for the Vikings.
Hannah Myers, middle hitter for Ravenna with 10 kills in the match so far. Oh, and add another one to that for Hannah Myers.
Well, and no surprise with how close this one has been that game 4 opens up in a 4-4 tie. Hannah will serve. That pass over the net got the Vikings in a little trouble and a point for the Bulldogs.
Yep, need to clean that up just a little bit. Easy point there for Ravenna. That violation on the setter. Allison Kyle going up for that. The pass was a little bit tight. Tried to get a set and just caught a little bit of the net.
And it is now 6-4 Bulldogs. Kind of an overpass again, but Allison Kyle reached up and knocked it to the floor.
Brooke Kyles for the Bronson Vikings with 6 kills in the match so far. Oh, big block up there. Add that stat to Brooke Kyles for the day so far.
And just like that, we're back to even, 6-all. Back row, Jordan Bell up to Piles. Dug out, but unfortunately not as well as it could have been by Broder, out of bounds. And the Vikings now in front, 7-6. Kind of a blooper serve by Kyle. It's up at the net, off the tape. And Piles sends it across. Dug out in the back row by Emily Gardner. And can't quite catch up to that one is Martinez. Presley tried to get to it, but could not, and we're at 7-7.
A nice hit out of the middle, just finds the opening. The libero, Bronson's libero, not quite able to get a hand on that one.
And the serve from Gardenauer is deep, and it's 8-7, side out to Bronson. And Brooke Piles, number 13, serving. Looking for the set right side.
Oh, nice dig by Broder.
He's had a couple of really nice digs. Set right side, Bell blocked, out of bounds. And that gives the Vikings a 2-point lead, 9-7. It's an intense match.
Yeah, it's been a battle back and forth.
Oh, good dig in the back row by Piles. Bell over the net, Hanji. Nice little slide set and a little tap over the block.
A little battle of tips there. I heard some fans behind me getting a little frustrated, screaming, hit the ball. It was a battle of tips there until Ravenna put that one down.
Bulldogs serving, trailing by 1. And Hanji gets the point. Celine Hanji, number 8. Crowd watches. Gotta believe some of those guys might have been getting tired watching this one.
Oh, nice save. Cole Ahrens gets a hand on that one. Looked like it was headed for the crowd.
And then she hustles back to get in position and at least got a hand on that. I mean, she got up after making that save and sprinted back to get where she needed to be. Good effort. 11-8 Vikings. Carpenter, Kyle, Bell, keep. They're calling for a touch at the net, but not getting it. And it's 11-9 with Autumn Broder back to serve for the Bulldogs. Oh, that worked out pretty good. I don't know if that short set was exactly what they were looking for, but it worked out.
I think she probably was intending to hit that one a little harder, but the little miss hit turns into a tip and a kill for Haley Brewer.
And Miranda O'Neill serving. Uh-oh, goes the wrong way. And it is now 13-9, a 4-point lead for the Vikings. And Ravenna and Brendan Thorson call a timeout. They lead it 2-1, but trail in this fourth set, 13-9. Look at the Ravenna sidelines.
There's more than one way for kids to take part.
And at the other side, the Bronson Vikings. Highlights from today's game, along with full-length games and MHSAA Network specials, can be found on Comcast Video on Demand. Go to the Get Local button, click on High School Sports, and then enjoy MHSAA Network programming on your time. You can pause, rewind, watch your favorite athlete or school whenever you want. Comcast Video on Demand is free with your basic digital cable service.
Reasons to look forward to coming to school. They generate enthusiasm and enhance the learning experience.
Bronson students.
Couple of the younger fans enjoying the day today.
And the Bronson students going crazy over there for their team that's up in this fourth set. For Ravenna, even though they have one to give, you really never want to go to that fifth set because when you only play to 15, anything can happen pretty quickly.
Nice job by Haley Brewer with the swing and the kill.
Bronson, on the other hand, would love to see it go to that fifth set. It's the chance they have to win this.
Yep, they got to take care of business in 4 first, and O'Neal's serve is into the net. 14-10. Well, they've still got 11 more points in front of them to the Bronson Vikings to send us to that fifth set.
And we've seen all of these sets seesaw back and forth, so Ravenna's certainly not out of this one by any means.
Nice job keeping it alive on the Viking side. And a nice set right to Miranda O'Neal at the net. A tight set to the net, and she puts it down. Jordan Bell. Almost found the open spot. That is in. Yep, they let it go on the back line, and it dropped in.
Yep, Brooke Piles thought that one was going to go deep. She was there, but let it go, and it ends up falling on the baseline.
And Ravenna has clawed back to within 2. Gardenauer wide, I think. Yes.
Just wide. Looking for that line shot again, but just wide.
Jordan Bell, the serve for the Vikings.
Again, looking for the line, but that time Nicole Aaron sends it just wide.
And back to a 4-point lead, 16-12. Set right side. Pyle tries to tip it, gets blocked. And this one will go over from the back, but wide off of Jordan Bell.
Bulldog substitution number 7, Van der Zanden.
16-13. Emily Gardenauer serving. Oh. I don't know if they were trying to get it to Brewer, but it went right over, but there was somebody on the other side.
I think they were trying to get it to Brewer, and then she had to try with her left and had to go over with the free ball. But on the free ball over, Ravenna making the play goes into the net. And we get a side out and point for Bronson.
And Haley Brewer will serve with her team up 17-13. Pyle, the set, the Pyle. Good block at the net by Ravenna. And a nice job by Lindsay van der Zanden to find the opening.
Not a lot of power on that one, just kind of a roll shot to the middle that finds its way into the open spot for the Bronson Vikings.
Brittany Retkowski in for Bronson, and Hannah Myers serving for the Bulldogs. That's deep. Catherine Carpenter tried to get it in just in front of that baseline and did not, and we're back to a 15-17 two-point game. Set right side. Oh! Nice defensive play by Jordan Bell. That's about survival there. And a good block.
Not sure, Jordan Bell didn't know she had that ball up, wasn't sure where it went, but got it up and her teammates were able to send that one over the net. Nice right there. Kind of took it right at her, wasn't sure where the ball went, but they end up with a point and they end up with another point. So here they are, 19-15, leading by 4.
And a timeout being called by Ravenna again. They're up they're down 4, they're back within 2. They're down 4, they're back within 2. That's how this one has gone. Bronson now 6 points away from forcing the 5th and final set of this wonderful Class C match. Coming on the MHSAA Network, MHSAA Championship coverage of tennis, cross country, swimming and diving. All kinds of good stuff, including football at 10 and 12. And you can catch that only on channel 900 and MHSAA.tv. And you can check your local listings too for further details. That little kid's been getting a workout all day, boy. During the breaks, he's running around.
Yeah, his sister plays for Ravenna. At least that's what his T-shirt says. The back of it, I think, says something like "My sister rocks" or something. And he's been on the bench cheering hard.
That guy in the middle there in the mohawk or whatever you want to call that, he's got some spirit, no doubt about that. Aarons, point. 19-16.
Finds an opening down the line.
Nicole Aaron to serve for the Bulldogs.
And that's his sister.
Emily Gardenhauer, I think, yep. Wow, good set by Kyle and a great finish by Carpenter. 20-16. Piles to serve. Nice block at the net, goes high, blocked right back again. Great play by van der Zanden.
Yeah, nice job up there at the net with a couple of blocks. There's Emily Gardenhauer, one of the leaders for the Ravenna Bulldogs.
20-17. Kyle the set, Carpenter the tip.
Oh, pancaked up.
Nice job on the right side.
Pancaked up by Nicole Aarons, but couldn't get back defensively, and Bronson finds the baseline for that kill.
Look at that smile on Celine Henge's face, and why not? Great shot by her. 21-17. Hanji keeps it alive. Oh, good block. Nice block by Emily Gardenhauer. Gardenhauer tries the kill, and she's blocked. And finally, the point for the Bulldogs.
Oh, a lot of battling at the net. Haley Brewer had a nice save off a block on one of her own hits. And then this one off the block a little bit, just finds an opening. Brooke Piles giving it her all-out effort in the back row there, not able to get a hand on it.
Oh, almost another missed time there by Brewer, but she managed to come back with it. Kyle will send it over. Good set, and Hannah Myers knew exactly what to do with it.
5'10" junior out of the middle, going to one of the sidelines, out of the middle, finds that sideline open and gets the kill.
And we're back to a 2-point game, 21-19.
Oh, and it's the overpass. Making it easy for Ravenna on that overpass.
It's 21-20, and Bronson will take a timeout. They still lead by 1, but keep in mind they do not have a set to give. If Ravenna can come from behind here and win this one, they win the title. Brandon Thorson talking to his squad. Just telling them, come on, girls. Overtake them this time and get the point. You get the trophy.
Bronson needs to come out of this timeout with a point so that they can get the momentum shifted back their way. They had the lead, a bigger lead than what they have now, and Ravenna's fought back. Seems to have the momentum switched over to their side. Now we've seen already 2 sets go 26-24, and this one just a 1-point spread. So we'll see who can end up with the advantage in this one.
And more great volleyball coming up after this one. Coming up next, the Class A final Portage Central will take on Bloomfield Hills Marion in that Class A final. You'll see that coming up next. It was scheduled for 2. It's going to be a little bit later than that, obviously, because of the length of this contest, but we hope you'll stay with us and watch it here on Comcast Channel 900 and MHSAA TV. Jordan Bell sends it across, dug out on the back. Gardenauer pushes it across. Here's Bell, left side. Nice dig in the back by Jessica Moran to keep it alive, and that's just deep.
Oh, good idea there by Myers, trying to go deep with it with Bronson all pulled up at the net, but sends it just a little bit long. So Bronson needed right here, needed this point.
Miranda O'Neill to serve, her team up 22-20. And got it just in. 23-20. Set. Nice dig in the back row by O'Neill.
Oh, and barely touched there by Haley Brewer with the nice tip. She goes up for the short one and barely touches it over the net.
And we are 1 point away from a 5th and decisive set. This is set point. Gardenauer finds the open spot. 24-21. You think we got another one of those 26-24, 27-25 games here?
Ravenna can't afford any mistakes. Any mistake will send this into a 5th set.
This one's got to go across. Easily across by Jordan Bell has it blocked, but keeps it alive. Good job on defense by the Bulldogs. Slide set, blocked at the net, and 24-22. And the Vikings will take a timeout, 24-22. You know, I was going to have lunch after this game. I think it'll now be dinner. What a great match, though. Just a wonderful match to see these kids who, you know, they work so hard all year long. They got all these tournaments they go to, and they work on the weekends, and the parents got to shuffle them everywhere. And to get to the last day and to have this kind of effort from both sides, it's just kind of what high school sports is all about.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, one team's going to win this and one's going to lose, but already just a great effort put in by both teams. We've seen some outstanding defensive plays, digs, just back row players giving their all to get that ball up.
You know, win or lose, I think this will be a memory that these kids will have for a long, long time. Because this has been an all-out battle. All right, again, it's set point for the Vikings. Jordan Bell has it blocked off the antenna.
Now the hit went off the antenna, so out of bounds. Point back over to Ravenna.
And it's 24-23. Still set point. There's the set. Right side for Bell. Deflected at the net. Gardenauer. Little tap, and there it is. The little tip from Haley Brewer, and that makes it 25-23, and we are going to a 5th and decisive set in this Class C MHSAA championship game.
Wow. Haley Brewer for the kill, going back to that little tip that she's used a couple times already in the match.
All right, Bronson has won 2. Ravenna has won 2. When we come back, the 5th and final set to decide the Class C state champion. And it should be a good one. There's little doubt about that. There you see it. Stay with us. We're back for the final of the Class C title after this. And welcome back to Battle Creek. Todd Arner and Lynn Rosendale. Kellogg Arena is our venue, and we are still working on deciding the Class C volleyball champion. One of these teams will walk away with their first ever title, and Ravenna and Bronson are tied at 2 sets apiece. 3 of the 4 sets we played so far decided by a mere 2 points.
Right, and this 5th one only to 15. First to 15 here makes the difference.
Todd Arner and Lynn Rosendale are here along with you at Kellogg Arena. There's your team colors, Bronson in purple and Ravenna in blue. And it's 15. Lynn, what's the change in mindset now that we're down to the final set and it's only 15 points?
Well, you know, we've seen in a couple of the sets already, one of the teams getting off to a big lead and then the other one rallying back, but there's not time for that in this one. You need to be in it from that very first point because, you know, if one team gets off to a 5-0 start, that's already 1/3 of the match over, or 1/3 of that set over with. So it's really critical that you come out strong and not making mistakes to start this particular set.
All right. It certainly is anybody's game. Bronson and Ravenna, neither one of them have won a championship before. Ravenna's got a lot of seniors. They've been runner-up twice. The Vikings playing for their first title. And one team 15 points away from winning their state championship.
Ravenna doing a nice job of moving the ball around to their top hitters. Gardenauer, 12 kills. Myers, 15. And Nicole Ahrens, 18 so far in the match. For Bronson, Haley Brewer leads things in the front row with 11 kills. She had a couple of those nice little tips that she barely touched over the net to end the 4th set. Brooke Piles also has 9, Jordan Bell 7, Catherine Carpenter with 7 kills.
All right, we're getting ready to rumble, I guess, here. The 5th and final set of this Class C championship match.
Appears that Ravenna won the toss and they took the serve.
As we start set 5, number 8.
Ravenna on the right side of your screen in blue. And we are ready to go. Again, 15 to decide it. It's tied at 2 sets apiece. Set in the middle. Oh, nice dig on the back row. It's a good job by Piles on the Vikings. Block at the net. It falls to the floor. The first point goes to the Bulldogs.
Bronson giving up a couple of free balls there. They need to be offensive. They need to talk, get the ball up to the setter, and run an offensive play.
Ashley Ahrens is serving, by the way, for the Bulldogs. She's now at the front. Is that wide? No, it's in. Okay.
On the line.
Jordan Bell to serve.
Nice kill. Jordan Bell goes back to serve. We're tied at 1. I don't expect this to be anything but close. Ahrens taps. Kept alive. It'll have to be shoved over and will by Allison Kyle. Gardenauer blocked but out of bounds. Point Bulldogs.
Bulldog substitution. And from Moreno. Back to serve.
Emily Gardenauer, one of the leaders for Ravenna, 12 kills, 15 digs in the match so far. And of course she has her brother cheering for her loudly on the Ravenna bench.
And that little tip by Haley Brewer works out well again for the Vikings.
Haley Brewer to serve for the Vikings.
2-2, both teams starting off pretty strong.
And the open spot on the floor found by Hannah Myers. It's 3-2 Ravenna.
Back to serve for the Bulldogs.
Jordan Bell, 25 digs in the match so far. She's been set to 36 times.
Set right side, Piles, pushes it and finds the open spot.
Nice spot there. Nice read by Piles, finding that tip opening along the net on the cross-court shot.
For number 11, O'Neal, back to serve, Ellis and Kyle for the Vikings.
Kyle now serving for the Vikings. Block in the middle by Carpenter. From the back row, it's Jordan Bell. Van der Zanden gets it across the block. And that's wide from Aarons. 4-3.
Every point is critical, but you really don't want to start playing tentative. You want to keep playing your game. That swing by Nicole Aarons, that's the way Ravenna plays with the big swings. Little miscommunication there, not able to return that one.
Got caught right in between Emily Gardenauer and Lindsay Van der Zanden, and neither one of them hit it. And it's a 5-3 lead early for the Bronson Vikings, but with what we've seen so far today, that's not a lot. Still a very, very close one here in the 5th and decisive match. Got a good crowd out here today at the Kellogg Arena in Battle Creek. A lot of folks watching their teams. And there we have Peppy Man. He's been doing that the entire weekend, firing his team up, and of course the folks on the Ravenna side trying to do what they can as well. There he is. And I hear he didn't dress up any special for today either. That's how he always looks.
He's got the purple skin going on.
Sure.
And the mohawk.
The true fan.
Brooke Piles, one of the leading hitters, just a sophomore for Bronson, but 9 kills in the match so far.
Oh, good spin on the ball, rides across the top of the net and goes to the Ravenna side, and then the point for the Bronson Vikings, who take a 6-3 lead in the 5th set.
Ravenna trying to go over with that easy set, but read nicely by Bronson, who puts it back with the block. 6-3, that's getting to be a little bit of a significant lead for the set 5 here.
Van der Zanden has it blocked, and it's now 7-3 Bronson. Almost halfway there. Boy, I don't know who's going to win this, Lynn, but I do know you will see a lot of celebration when that final point happens, whoever gets it, and that is in. Great shot. Because it's taken a lot to get there. And neither one of them have won before, so the celebration should be dramatic. Kept alive by Van der Zanden. And
stuffed down there.
8-4 Vikings.
Catherine Carpenter right there on the block, stuffing it back down. Bronson's more than halfway there.
Van der Zanden. And Vikings putting together a nice little run here. I think a timeout being called by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's not that Bronson is overpowering Ravenna. It's just one of those runs where everything seems to be going right for the Vikings and everything not so right for the Bulldogs. By calling this timeout, maybe they can get that momentum to switch, but that's always the thing in volleyball. You start giving up the momentum and things just don't go your way.
Vikings probably getting a sense of history right now that they're more than halfway there in this game. They have a 5-point lead, and that state championship may not be too awfully far away if they can continue to hold on here. Meanwhile, the Bulldog fans, based on what they've seen so far, have to feel that they're still in this. We've seen a lot of seesaw things happen in this match so far, so they're certainly not out of it.
It's a 5-point lead, which isn't huge, but it is big when you're only playing to 15.
Need to come out of that timeout and do something good, do the Bulldogs. Brooke Piles is still serving. And the Vikings again lead it 9-4. Van der Zanden sends it across the net. And so will Hanji. Nice job by Martinez keeping that one alive. Block at the net, and it falls down on the Ravenna side. Point for the Vikings. And they are now 5 points away from the state title. (10-4).
Things unraveling here a little bit for Ravenna, playing a little bit tentative, and of course they've got Gardenauer and Ahrens in the back row. So they're looking to go to some of their other hitters, but two of their big hitters are in the back row right now. They need a side out so they can rotate.
Right side, Jordan Bell with a tap, and there they get the side out.
Oh, but they got the net violation called on Bronson. So
okay.
Ball stays with Ravenna.
11-5.
Okay, they got Gardenauer up in the front row now. We'll see if they use her over in the left side.
Good job keeping it alive by the Bulldogs. Oh, nice dig by Hanji.
Oh, nice spot.
Naomi Spoolman going to the open spot on the floor, and it's 11-6.
Good job by Spoolman finding that sideline. Set goes up in the middle. She finds that sideline just inside and outside of the reach of the Bronson defender.
Jordan Bell with a push. Oh, a one-handed save by Allison Kyle. Out. 12-6. 3 points away. Or 9 if you're Ravenna. Kept alive by Piles on the back row, and not getting it there is Jordan Bell, and I think she was into the net as well.
Actually, yeah, called for the lift on that one. It was a nice job by Gardenauer getting to that set ball to her and finding the line on that long tip.
12-7.
Oh, nice save.
In the back by Jessica Moran. Jordan Bell. There's a point. 13-7. 2 points away. Miranda O'Neill checks in for Celine Hanji. And she will serve. Set in the middle. Nice. Hannah Myers.
Big swing there by Hannah Myers out of the middle, going for that sideline.
It's now 13-8. Bulldogs need a run. Ooh, that might have been deep, but they kept it in play. Jordan Bell sends it across. Set right side. Ahrens dug out by O'Neill. Somebody's got to get there, and nobody can. 13-9.
Timeout, Vikings.
And the Vikings decide they'll take a little timeout. Try to slow a little bit of Ravenna momentum down. It was 13-7. Now 2 straight points has made it 13-9.
Ravenna's in a really nice rotation here. They've got Gardenauer, Myers, and Ahrens all in the front row. Those are their 3 leading hitters of the match so far.
All right, coming up, more volleyball, different times, of course. Since I've got about 2:10 right now, the Class A final will probably be closer to 2:45 as we look at the Marion Mustangs. Class B, 4:30, 4:45. We'll have it for you, though, coming up later on today, right here on MHSAA TV. Bulldog volleyball, and the Bulldogs trying to stay in it. 13-9.
They really don't want to give up this point. And they don't want to let Bronson get to that 14th point. That'll really get this house rocking here.
They'd like to get at least a couple more points before they would give that up, if at all. Nice job. Gardenauer sends it across, looking to set right side. Jordan Bell, bang!
Jordan Bell with the kill. Point, Viking.
Jordan Bell urging on her team. They need one more point. She just said one more point. Let's go.
Championship point. Here it is. Looking to set right side. Piles. Dug out nicely. Oh, they missed it. We've seen that a few times with Haley Brewer, just not quite getting the timing right on that set.
Yes, that was a little bit high. When she does get it, it usually is a kill, but they've missed the timing a couple of times here, and it keeps Ravenna alive and in the match.
Still championship point, 14-10.
Oh,
wow.
Great
play.
Oh, out of bounds. Outside the antenna.
14-11, championship point. Emily Gardenauer to serve.
Again, Ravenna can't afford any errors here.
Got a timeout being called by the Vikings.
Viking.
Wow, that's all I can say about this whole match. Just wow.
Just when you think it's about over, Ravenna, or earlier it's been Bronson, digs himself back out of the hole, right back into the match.
What seemed like a long time ago, Bronson won the first game, 26-24. Then Ravenna took two, then Bronson took the last one, and that's where we're at right now. So, at 7 o'clock tonight, we've got football. The Clarkston Wolves, the Stevenson Titans. Who will win? You'll find out on Comcast Channel 900 and MHSAA TV tonight at 7 p.m. Well, they've had what now? 3 championship points that the Bulldogs have been able to fend off. They've got 3 more to tie it.
There's the Bronson fans standing up, waiting for that 1 point for the championship. The Bulldog fans trying to urge on their team to stay in this match. They can't afford any mistakes.
Emily Gardenauer to serve. Set, right side, Piles. Blocked at the net and kept alive by the Bulldogs. Right side, Ahrens, blocked, out of bounds. Point, Ravenna.
Point, Bulldogs.
14-12.
Oh,
14-13. Wow.
I give the Bulldogs credit. They keep on playing their game. They have not resorted to anything tentative, but they just are keeping on their game here.
Set in the middle. And they have tied it up. What a remarkable comeback by the Ravenna Bulldogs, who were down 13-7 and have tied it at 14.
I think Bronson could feel that victory. They were within that 1 point, and on this nice serving run by Gardenauer. Oh, she misses that one. Luckily for her, it was that one and not one earlier.
Wow.
Gave away that easy one, so it's still this match point over to Bronson.
And Haley Brewer will serve match point, 15-14. Set right side, Ahrens. Dug out nicely by Bell. Bell in the middle. Blocked at the net. Oh, great dig by 5. Moran kept alive. Oh, another nice dig in the back by Gardenauer. And the kill is in.
Down the line. What a shot.
Wow. And Autumn Broder made a nice defensive dig. You just saw her go out there, number 5, to keep this thing alive.
That is correct. She really came out of nowhere, the libero, to get a hand on that one and keep Ravenna in it.
15-15. Piles gets the point. Championship point again for the Bronson Vikings. 16-15, serving as Allison Kyle. Oh, there it is, and a miss hit.
Wow. Just one of those matches when you really feel that both teams deserve the victory.
What a remarkable championship match between the Bronson Vikings and the Ravenna Bulldogs. Just incredible, and you hate to see it end kind of the way that it did, as Emily Gardenauer, who's done a great job all game long, just had one hit to her and it surprised her. Somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, and that's tough. We'll take a break, and we'll come right back with a wrap-up. The Bronson Vikings are the Class C champion in 5 over the Ravenna Bulldogs. Well, we are back in Battle Creek. What a treat for the fans here, and we hope for those of you watching on TV as well. What a remarkable effort. I hate to use the sports cliches, but Lynn, like you said, it really is too bad that somebody had to lose this one, because just remarkable as the Bronson Vikings have won, and we're going to take a look at the award ceremony here, I believe.
First, let's honor our finalists in the Class C, the Bulldogs of Ravenna. First, we will present individual medals. Number 2, Samantha Spoolman. Number 3, Emily Gardenauer. Number 4, Amy Lazinski. Number 5, Autumn Broder. Number 6, Jessica Moran. Number 7, Lindsay Vanderzanden. Number 8, Ashley Aarons. Number 9, Naomi Spoolman. Number 10, Rachel Chevalier. Number 11, Hannah Myers. Number 12, Nicole Aarons. Number 13, Taylor Locke. Number 14, Rachel Giles. And accepting the runner-up trophy in the Class C, Coach Mr. Brandon Thorson. Congratulations to the Ravenna Bulldogs for an outstanding season. And now for the 2009 MHSAA Class C Girls Volleyball Champions, the Vikings of Bronson. First we'll be presenting the individual medals. Number 1, Rachel Clausen. Number 2, Allison Kyle. Number 3, Haley Brewer. Number 4, Brittany Rakowski. Number 5, Presley Martinez. Number 6, Courtney Lasinski. Number 7, Kylie Rakowski. Number 8, Celine Hanke. Number 9, Tori Ernsberger. Number 11, Miranda O'Neill. Number 12, Jordan Bell. Number 13, Brooke Piles. Number 14, Catherine Carpenter. Number 15, Caitlin Johnson. And accepting the Class C championship trophy, Coach Miss Jean LeClaire. Congratulations to the Bronson Vikings for the 2009 MHSAA Class C Girls Volleyball Champion. A reminder to the Vikings fans, officially licensed MHSAA champions souvenirs honoring your team are now available at the merchandise souvenir stands at the entrance of the arena. T-shirts and team plaques of the trophy presentation and game action photos are on sale. Quantities are limited. Be among the first to honor your team by purchasing an official MHSAA champion souvenir. We hope you stay with us for today's Class A final match between the Portage Central Mustangs and the Bloomfield Hills Marion Mustangs, which will begin in about...
All right, so we are back, and boy, what a great celebration on the Bronson side, and I think Emily Gardenauer's face showed it all. Just to lay it all on the line like they did and to come up short, you could see there were a lot of forced smiles when they were accepting that runner-up medal, and you can understand why. But congratulations again to Bronson, and a great effort by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you can't really have any closer match than that was. 4 of the sets were decided by 2 points. And even in that 5th set with Ravenna down, looking like it was going to go to Bronson, they fought and they battled back and got that to a tie before Bronson actually came back and won that particular set.
And we've been doing this about 12 or 15 years together. That may have been the best match we've seen. If it's not the best, it's in the top 2 or 3.
That's right. We rarely see matches at this point actually go to 5, and that was just really an incredible match.
All right, let's take a look back at it. Take a little bit of a wander back through what seemed like a long time ago when that started. Bronson, again, started by winning the first set 26-24, which was going to be the beginning of a very, very long day for us as Allison Kyle serves and gets the ace there.
That's right. Ravenna actually started out with a pretty good lead. They looked comfortable in that first game. Bronson came back from behind and ended up with the win in that first set.
Again, the first score 26-24. Oddly enough, that would be the same score of this next match, but this time the winner would be the Bulldogs, thanks to shots like that from Hannah Myers.
And Emily Gardenauer finding the line. Really a good job offensively and defensively by Ravenna in that particular set to come back and take that one after being disappointed in the first one.
And then game 3, really the only one of the sets that wasn't just a slugfest, as Ravenna would hold on and take that one by 10, 25-15, but Bronson certainly was not done yet.
Yeah, just when you thought that Ravenna, after taking those 2 in a row and taking that third one big, would come out and get that fourth one with the momentum on their side, Bronson fights back. They had some nice plays by their middle, Haley Brewer, couple of little tips just over the block that end up being the set winner actually in that one. See her going just over the block and getting the set winner.
And that led us to game 5, a 15-point victory, although it took 17, and it was Bronson taking control in this one.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll see, Bronson got out to a pretty big lead, 5-6 point lead. It seemed like maybe Ravenna would just fold, but no, they fought all the way back, tied the score at 14-14, forcing that one to 17-15 before ultimately giving it up to Bronson.
And we'll see the game winner coming up on the serve. Again, fighting through the block there. Nice play by 13, Brooke Piles, and that was it.
It was tough for Emily Gardner. That was the last point off of her, but she really had a fantastic match.
What an epic battle. Congratulations again to both teams. Lynn, it's been a pleasure working with you. Thanks very much. For Lynn Rosendale and our fine MHSAA crew, I'm Todd Arner saying so long from Kellogg Arena in Battle Creek. Congratulations again to the Vikings of Bronson, their first ever Class C MHSAA State Championship. Thanks for joining us, everybody. More volleyball coming up. Have a great day.